I think the University of Miami means progress. I think it means an opportunity to completely transform your life. Especially if you come from a place like Latin America, this is the place where you want to be. It is a catapult towards any other opportunity. I am the first in my entire family to go to university outside of Costa Rica and in the United States. So I didn't have that support from my family where they knew what a major was. When I came to the university, I found endless resources that I was able to use. But when I think back to what was the one thing that allowed me to thrive here from the very start and just understand the system, I think that is the trust that the university put in me. I took the introduction course to business law and I fell in love with it. And I had never even considered law school as an option for me. But taking that course and especially meeting the faculty from that department here in the business school, they allowed me to see myself as not someone that was just lucky to be here and that could never go to law school, to someone that, hey, you should maybe actually think about law school. That support from those faculty members in the business school was completely fundamental for me and transformational. When it comes to one specific person that I think of that has been with me from the very start, from freshman year, is Professor Shapiro. He is in the business law department. He is also an associate dean. And he taught me my first semester, and he was that person that when I was a freshman, I was telling him, like, you know, he could clearly see that I was overwhelmed with like what I should even be thinking of in terms of jobs and like what should I study and everything. And he was the one that asked me about law school. I said, that is crazy. I can never do that. It's not even for me. I'm not even from here. And he was the one that said, look, if you want to do it, you can 100% do it. I believe in you. I actually think you should do it. And that created in me just the curiosity and then the excitement of saying, I could go to law school. Let's see if that works. And from that moment on, it has been completely like transformational. Getting involved, I think, has been one of the other areas that has really developed my leadership. Student government, I'm now in my 4th year in student government, and being able to join student government as a freshman and now be the president of student government, it's something like I have learned so much about how to interact with people, how to advocate for people, how to interact with higher-ups, administration, bureaucracy. All of those skills I know I am going to use in the future. What I have seen is a very nice dance between the academic and the hard skills that I've gotten from the business school in those classes that I love taking, not only my majors but also in my minor, and then also the opportunities that the university has given me in terms of student government, for example, or also even being able to be part of the board of trustees, go to those meetings, speak with trustees and understand how an institution of higher learning works in this country. I love that, and I think that I have gotten the best of both worlds, where I have developed myself academically, personally, and professionally. Student government was one of the defining organizations from my first semester. Freshman year is not easy for anyone, but I think that student government helped me so much that freshman year because it gave me a group of people that I really clicked, and some of those people I am best friends with right now, 4 years after. And the more that I was in student government, the more that I saw the real influence and the whole institution that it was. Like, just as the university is turning 100, student government is turning 100 as well. I decided to stay with it. I joined the Academic Liaison Council my sophomore year, and I did some projects there. On my junior year, I joined the executive board. I was the director of academic affairs, and I got to meet a lot of administrators, work with them directly, work on projects that now are directly benefiting students, and that's one of the most fulfilling things. And eventually, why I decided to run for president was because I thought that I had the experience, I thought I had the capabilities, and I really had a vision for a student government that works for its students. And it was also really important for me that for the next 100 years of this university, student government receives that next centennial strong, organized, and working for students. Just as a legacy, just having an organization that works for students, setting the bar for how student government should work, what student government should be doing, that to me was one of the main motivators for why I wanted to become president. Ever since, it has been larger than life a little. Sometimes I struggle to just deal with the magnitude, and a lot of people tell me like, oh, like first international student being president and what that means. And yes, it means something. This university was founded for people like me to come to the United States, get an education, and start a life or progress in life. So I think that's incredibly special. When it comes to higher learning, when it comes to historic organizations, it is hard to find one organization that vows to build you up academically, professionally, personally, but that also vows to do that not only for the people of a certain country, but is saying, no, we offer this to the entire world, no matter where you come from. That to me means a lot, and to me it is the realization of the idea of this university and what the university means and what this university is here for, which is, again, to transform lives, not only from the United States, but transform lives from the entire world.